Welcome to my channel. Today, we're diving deep into the twisted tactics that truly evil people employ when they know their secrets are no longer safe. We're talking about manipulation, intimidation, and even outright retaliation. Let's get started. First up, the old reliable denial and downplaying. It's a classic move, often the first line of defense. When caught red-handed, they'll simply deny, often with the sincerity of a politician promising lower taxes. It's almost an art form, the way they can look you straight in the eye and lie. They might feign ignorance or innocence, pretending that the whole thing is just a big misunderstanding. It's as if they believe that if they act confused enough, you'll start to doubt your own eyes. Imagine, if you will, a boss caught red-handed, pants down, stuffing wads of cash from the company's safe into his fanny pack. The audacity is almost comical. "Oh, this is just a bookkeeping error. You've got it all wrong. Clearly someone planted this industrial-sized money vacuum in my office. It's a setup, I tell you." It's classic deflection, like a toddler smearing spaghetti on the ceiling and blaming the dog. The goal is to make you question reality. Stealing from the company. Well, you see, I was simply redistributing funds to stimulate the local economy. It's all part of a grand plan, really. I'm basically a Robin Hood, except instead of giving to the poor, I'm buying myself that solid gold yacht I've always wanted. It's an investment in my happiness. Remember, folks, when someone shows you who they are by frantically shoving money-filled fanny packs into a secret compartment, take note. Believe them the first time. Actions speak louder than words, and sometimes they scream. Next, we have manipulation and control, which is essentially the evil people's version of a carefully curated Instagram feed. They craft their lives to appear perfect, hiding their true intentions behind a facade. It's all about crafting a narrative, a story that they want you to believe, except instead of Valencia filters and inspirational quotes, they use emotional appeals, guilt-tripping, and enough flattery to make your teeth ache. They know exactly how to push your buttons and make you feel a certain way. They want you to doubt your own reality, to second-guess your every thought, making you question if you ever knew the truth in the first place. Consider the classic gaslighter, a species so insidious they deserve their own nature documentary narrated by David Attenborough. Imagine him describing their tactics in that calm, soothing voice. "You think you saw me embezzling funds, darling? You've been under a lot of stress lately. You're imagining things. It's all in your head. Why don't you go lie down while I go polish my collection of suspiciously acquired Fabergé eggs? Everything will be fine." It's psychological warfare at its finest, waged with whispers of doubt and carefully planted seeds of uncertainty. They want to control your mind and your perception. Just remember, you are not crazy. You are not imagining things, and you are not losing your grip on reality, and no, you're not being dramatic. Stand firm in your truth. You are, however, watching a YouTube video about evil people, so there's that. Stay informed and stay strong. Now, sometimes manipulation isn't enough, even for the most dedicated emotional vampire. When they feel cornered like a rat in a trap made of their own terrible life choices, evil people might resort to more direct methods. We're talking, of course, about intimidation. This can range from subtle threats, delivered with a smile that doesn't quite reach their eyes, to full-blown blackmail that would make even the most hardened mob boss blush. And in some cases, it can even escalate to physical violence, because apparently some people skip the memo on conflict resolution. Think of a schoolyard bully who threatens to spread nasty rumors about you if you don't hand over your lunch money. "Do what I say or else." And the "or else" is usually implied, but always terrifying. If someone is consistently making you feel unsafe or threatened, it's important to trust your gut. And by trust your gut, we mean seriously consider investing in a high-quality security system. Playing the victim, because it's always someone else's fault. Ah yes, the victim card, a classic in the evil handbook, nestled right between How to Fake Your Own Death and 101 Uses for a Discarded Henchman. When all else fails, they'll flip the script faster than you can say Academy Award-worthy performance, portraying themselves as the wronged party. For example, imagine a cheating partner caught red-handed with their pants around their ankles and a suspicious amount of glitter on their collar. "You were never there for me. You made me feel so unloved, so neglected that I had no choice but to seek comfort in the arms of checks notes, A mime with a glitter addiction. It's your fault, really. Suddenly they're not the villain, they're the victim. It's enough to make you question your own sanity, especially when they follow it up with a heartfelt rendition of "Hurt by 9-inch nails." Don't fall for it. Creating drama and distractions. Look over there. It's something shiny. Next up, we have the art of distraction, a tactic favored by magicians, politicians, and of course, your friendly neighborhood evil mastermind. When their wrongdoings are about to be exposed, they'll often stir up chaos elsewhere to divert attention. Think of a politician who, when facing corruption charges, suddenly finds themselves embroiled in a new scandal, one that conveniently takes the spotlight off their own misdeeds. It's a classic misdirection strategy designed to overwhelm your senses and make you forget what you were originally upset about. By the time you realize you've been bamboozled, they've already packed their bags, grabbed the good silverware, and disappeared into the sunset. Stay vigilant. You know what they say, if you want to get away with something, surround yourself with people who are too busy fighting each other to notice. Okay, maybe they don't say that in those exact words, but it's the basic principle behind this next tactic: creating division. Evil people are like raccoons in a dumpster fire. They thrive in chaos. By pitting people against each other, they can manipulate and control without drawing suspicion towards themselves. Imagine a cult leader, for example, who manipulates their followers by turning them against one another. The resulting chaos allows the leader to maintain power without challenge. Or that one friend who always seems to stir up drama, whispering little white lies and half-truths until everyone is at each other's throats. Remember, a house divided against itself cannot stand. Stay united. Money, the root of all evil, and also a very convenient way to control people, as it turns out. Financial control is another powerful tool in the evil arsenal, right up there with mind control rays and genetically engineered superviruses. By exploiting financial dependence, they can keep their victims trapped, making escape nearly impossible. This can manifest in many ways, from controlling access to bank accounts and credit cards to sabotaging job opportunities and racking up debt in someone else's name. An abusive partner might control the household finances, doling out money as a way to maintain control, or a predatory family member might offer to help with investments, only to drain their elderly relative's savings. If you find yourself in a situation where someone else is controlling your finances, it's crucial to seek help. There are resources available to help you regain control of your money and your life. And finally, we arrive at the grand finale, the piece de resistance of evil behavior, retaliation. This is the moment where all the pent-up anger and frustration come to a head. Because when all else fails, when the jig is up and the mask has slipped, some people just can't resist the urge to lash out. It's almost as if they believe that causing chaos will somehow restore their bruised ego. This is where our villain, their ego bruised and their plans foiled, decides to take matters into their own hands. They plan and con, driven by a desire to make others feel their suffering, and by matters we mean revenge, cold, calculated, and often destructive revenge. Retaliation can take many forms, from spreading vicious rumors and lies to sabotaging careers and relationships. The lengths to which some will go are truly astonishing. In some cases, it can even escalate to violence because apparently some people miss the memo on anger management. They let their rage consume them, leading to dangerous outcomes. Take, for example, the disgruntled employee who, after being caught stealing office supplies, decides to get their revenge by hacking into the company's server and deleting all of their important files. Their actions can cause irreparable damage. So, what's the best way to deal with someone who's hell-bent on revenge? It's crucial to stay one step ahead and anticipate their moves. First and foremost, protect yourself. Ensure your safety by taking necessary precautions. Document everything, set boundaries, and don't be afraid to involve the authorities if you feel threatened. Legal measures can provide a layer of protection, and remember, the best revenge is a life well lived. Focus on your happiness and success and let that be your ultimate response. So there you have it, 8 chilling tactics that evil people use when their secrets are exposed. From manipulation and intimidation to playing the victim and creating chaos, these are the strategies they rely on to keep their dark deeds hidden. But now, you're equipped to recognize them and, most importantly, protect yourself. Manipulation and control, playing the victim, creating drama and distractions, creating division, financial control and exploitation, retaliation. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this with someone who might need to see it. If you've experienced any of these tactics firsthand, we'd love to hear your story in the comments below. Together, we can shed light on these behaviors and support each other in staying strong. I hope you find value in this video. Please subscribe and like for more. Thanks for watching.